Hello friends, this is Father Frank Pavone, National Director of Priests for Life. The oldest known celebration in the United States observing the end of slavery is called Juneteenth, and it's coming up. The date is June the 19th. What this celebrates is the day when in 1865, that is 150 years ago, news reached the slaves in Texas that they were free. This was actually 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. It took some time in those days, without things like the internet and YouTube, for the word to reach these people. But word did reach them, they were liberated, and to this day, especially in the African American community, Juneteenth is observed as a special holiday. Well, we're going to observe it this year in a very particular way. Under the direction of our Director of African American Outreach, Dr. Alveda King, who works with Priests for Life full-time, we and other pro-life leaders are going to Selma, Alabama. We're going to take a bus from Atlanta to Selma. You remember the pro-life freedom rides that we did 5 years ago. This is a continuation of that same spirit. And then taking the bus to Selma, we are going to have a rally, and we are going to have a march across the Edmund Pettus Bridge. Now, that evokes memories of the Civil Rights Movement, and in fact, on another anniversary, just 50 years ago, there were 3 marches, actually, and the civil rights activists were speaking up in favor of the voting rights of African Americans. And on that bridge, there was a famous confrontation on what came to be known as Bloody Sunday, when the peaceful, prayerful civil rights activists were attacked. Well, we in the pro-life activist movement are going down there to that very same bridge. And we're going to be speaking up for the rights of our unborn brothers and sisters. You know, they don't have voting rights either because they don't have the right to life. And when you take away the right to life, well, you take away voting rights as well, together with every other right that we could possibly exercise. What we're going to focus on in Selma is a particular point, and that is how unregulated the abortion industry is, how unscrupulous the abortionists are, how they are allowed to get away not only with the murder of the babies, but with breaking all kinds of other laws as well, in regard to the hygiene and the sanitary conditions of their facilities and many, many other things that we're going to highlight while we are down there. It is time for existing laws to be enforced that would protect the safety of the people who go to abortion facilities. We'll have a lot more to say about this, but I want to invite you, friends, to learn more about Juneteenth by coming to this particular webpage. We'll continue to post updates. And join us in prayer and in action. If you can come with me, with Alveda, and with the other leaders to Selma, we will be happy to welcome you and have you participate in this historic observance. May freedom ring for the unborn, for all people at all stages of life. May we see an end to the violence of abortion in our lifetime. And brothers and sisters, mark my words, we will, because we will not stop pushing, praying, and acting for that to happen. God bless you.